So some of you have been complaining that my video quality's been getting really bad and that I'm getting lazier and lazier. That is just batshit crazy because I've always been super lazy. Like, I'm one of the laziest people out there, and yeah. Anyways, here I am making a video because I am not feeling quite so lazy today. Yay, that's great. Woo! Well, today I just really wanted to talk about, you know, those tourists that I see in London, because they're annoying as hell. But you might say, you're not from London, so aren't you like a tourist? I don't give a shit. Like, I mean, this place is mine, you know, like I live here. Oh, I should probably show you what my room is like. So I'm on my bed right now. And here I have a table, here's a couch, another little table, closet, coming out of the closet, open closet, so this is more like, you know, my thing. Chest of drawers from IKEA. And back to my bed, which is the most important part. So I live here so I can judge all the tourists. I understand the Olympics is almost over, but this is for future reference as well. Dear tourists, please do follow the rules at the tube stations. I'm clapping every syllable, which means, you know, like, it's really important. Some of these rules include, if your Oyster card is not working, if it's beeping and saying red, you can't enter, don't try it over and over because it's not gonna work. Like, if it doesn't work, it's just not gonna work. Then you go around and like figure something out and come back to it. Don't make everybody behind you wait, because that's just stupid. When you're on the escalator, they say you should stand on the right side and walk on the left side. Then follow the frickin' rules, like stand on the right side and walk on the left side. What's so difficult? Why do you have to, you know, continue your chats in a horizontal way? Like, why couldn't you do it in a vertical way that one person is standing below you and like turning around and continue on with your conversation? You don't have to be side by side. That shit is just annoying, especially if you're holding hands. Like, I don't care if you're gay or straight or whatever, like, do not be holding hands on the freaking escalator, because that is not a place for holding hands. That is for people to go from point A to point B, and your holding hands is not a part of it. Like, if I see that one more time, I'm just gonna like zoom past and like push the person and be like, but excuse me. Also, if you have to look at the tube map and figure out where you're supposed to go, do it either on the tube or get one of those like handy little maps, because like they give them to you for free. Why do you have to be like walking to the entrance like of this southbound Jubilee line or northbound Northern line, whatever, and then just make a complete halt? Just stop there and read the whole map again, like from the top to bottom. Like, no, don't do that. Like, that's just annoying. Don't do that. Which brings it to my second point. Follow the rules on the road as well. If you are just like walking down the sidewalk or whatever you call it in the U of K, keep on walking. Go with the flow. Don't stop walking, ever. Don't just stop and then look at your map for a second and talk to your family and be like, hey, let's take photos in your respective language, because it seems like nobody speaks English in England. I go to grad school around Baker Street Station. So from the Baker Street Station to the Royal Academy of Music, I need to pass through, one, the station. Two, there's like a Wetherspoons by the station where everybody just seems to come out and smoke and just make a pack and just put a stop to the flow of the road. Three, the tour bus like station thing, so all the tourists are just like lounging around there. Four, Madame frickin' Tussauds. Like, what? What's so special about frickin' Madame Tussauds? You know what it is. Like, they have wax dolls that look like celebrities. So, like, why do you have to make a huge line every morning at like 8 and disrupt my flow to the learning environment? Whenever I try to walk to the academy, there are so many freaking tourists just standing around and talking. And I'm like, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. And they don't move, as if they don't understand what excuse me and pardon me mean. I don't care that you don't speak English. Actually, I do care that you don't speak English, because everybody should speak English. But if you don't know any word in English, one thing that you should learn is excuse me. And if I say it, then you get the fuck out. Please. Thank you. So I feel like that has been a bunch of like, don't do these things. So here's a do. Do go to the museums. They are freaking amazing. And they're free. So you don't have to like spend a shit ton of money on tour buses in front of Baker Street Station. Support the arts and culturalize yourselves, yeah. And if you have some extra money to spend, then come see operas like the one that I'm doing next week. The link and everything is in the description box, so yeah, if you want to check it out, come and say hi to me, because it's going to be a super cool opera that I've been rehearsing in Cardiff over the last 2 days. That's it for today. Hopefully I'll make more videos, and yeah, bye!